Aye, aye, lads.
And I think we've got a lot of bad cards in our deck too. I don't like. Yeah, I think we need to get rid of the ones that only care about creatures. Sack any permanent. That's the cards we want, because we've got like tons of clues. We've got tons of treasures. Sephiroth only cares about creatures, but I think he's worth keeping. Bartolome could be good. Maybe. Can try a couple of Barts. Sacrifice. Can't I just play 4 Momos with all the sack effects anyway? That's gotta be fine, right? Sack a creature or vehicle. Nope. Why did they make the send permanent cards, man? Sake. The stalker could have went crazy. You miss Hopeless Nightmare? Yeah. What about Reno? Sack an artifact or creature to play the stolen card. Is it time for some Reno action? And Journal I think's too greedy, right? We've got Pursuit, Sephiroth, and Surveil, so. Sack a creature, yep. Sack a creature. Not really anything insane, is there? Sack a creature, create a clue, but it costs mana though. Yeah, it's just there's so many that care only about sacking creatures, huh? Dies. It's like Neston Bot and Gnome are both options always. Innocence, man. Enough targets for desperate measures. I don't want any cards that only care about creatures. Like if it's a sacrifice effect, it's got to be able to sack artifacts as well, because we've already got Sephiroth that only cares about creatures, and we just make so many artifacts that we need to utilize them. I've got the sideboard, but Blue Red Gamer. It's worse with no witch too. True. Teamer. Oh, Otter Boy, huh? Otter Combo Charlie. Oh, I'm spending all my mana and deploying creatures, so it can't be that bad. Just don't want to get... I want to just die, but I'm hoping that won't happen. The Obsessive Pursuit. I'm telling you, man, the deck's kind of sick. Five damage. Alright, fine. Bonk. We go to 31. Oh, it would have been better to make a food with a Momo. It would have been the same amount of Bart counters, but I would have got one more counter from the Pursuit, so I actually missed one power there. Don't bounce my shit up, oh. Airship's about to become a banned word in this chat. I have tried the airship. It is not as good as the other options. I apologize to all airship enjoyers. You're here for the truth, not for lies. Do you mean I'm here for the echo chamber? I can't provide an echo chamber, man, I'm sorry. It's beyond my scope. These reliquaries are gas too. I like the Bart. I mean, the Bart has more than earned his right to be in the deck after this game. But I've got a question, chat, for you. I don't know if I want to hear the answer though. Is there gonna come a point where the Seph's gonna have to go as well? Because the ones that only care about creatures, they are just so much worse than the others. Although, I mean, the Seph's kind of gas here, though. Yeah, we're doing some cool stuff. Caretaker's talent, like we don't need cards, man. We don't need card draw, we need DPSs. Do 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 do. Why is it not lethal though? I mean, the deck is nice, but as is always the problem with Sack, there's just so many goddamn choices for cards that it takes a million years to find the right build. Combo Andy, huh? Bit a boop boop boop. At least now you're choosing between decent cards. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, like none of these cards are very good. Master Paka? I don't what. Oh, I don't even know what that is. What the hell is Master Paka? No, not the right deck for him, I would say. Aren't they a creature combo deck? Yeah, they are, but the Duress is still okay, because it's the creature combo still needs non-creatures to function, though. They're kind of a both combo, to be honest. More so than a creature combo. Boop, 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 boop. Heritage reclamation is cheat. Can't wait for the inevitable disco music set in MTG. Excuse me, what would be the problem with this? I don't understand the issue. Removal spell for my new card is toxic, isn't it? Should I bring out a Voidborn? I think it's okay to keep the Scavenger for now. Seph would have been gas there to sack the Scavenger, bring out Seph, sack the Voidborn. Voidborn's probably the worst card, yeah, but it is over the top damage though. Choices, choices, choices. Seems like they have a bounce spell, yeah. Holding, are we, Oppo? Doing a little holding. Hard cast Deadler. The greed is greeding. I live in lifelink. Good 2-drop this one. Floodmaw continues to be a toxic card though. Why can't they just kill my creature instead of bouncing it and let me get some value? Cheater card. I think they're gonna take the Diddler though, leave the Pursuit maybe. That would be nice. They are. Must greed at all times. Yes! We may get to keep our Pursuit, maybe? Can't lose if you draw cards, though, to be fair. Floodmaw and Boomerang are so annoying, they are. I want my death triggers, man. What's a guy got to do to get his death triggers around here? Why are they looking at their graveyard? Have they got dig through time or something? Did they do? Holy shit. Bro, stop bouncing and exiling my stuff. Fucking hell. Warp time, baby. Any fans of the warp mechanic in the stream today? Raimi and Gaby, thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate that. We're in a bit of danger, though, no? Excuse me, Oppa, how are you deploying so many cards at instant speed? These things don't even have flash, what the... All of a sudden, Oppo's got a lot of creatures. Oppo, they're playing paper rules. Yep. Say my name, say my name. These flood mods are so annoying, holy shit. They really torched for 2, huh? Why? Say my name, say my name. I guess they do have infinite mana.
Laugh all you want. I'm still the master. I thirst for information.
Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards. Dead to Otters. Yep. We just didn't have enough damage in that game, huh? We did a lot of sacking and a lot of drawing, but their life total didn't really go down. They do have tons of chumpers though, which is quite annoying. Sack can do damage over the top, but you've got to be able to make a few attacks at least. Stinky, it's a great card, but it's just another one that's quite awkward with the pursuit, right? Nah, it can't be right to remove Sephiroth from the deck. It can't be. Is there 2 blood artists in standard? There's 3, right? There's Blood Witch, Voidborn, and then there's also the Room. There might even be more, to be honest, I don't know. Not like this. Not with a flood. Come on, Deck. You're better than this. You don't need to flood to have fun. You are better than this. Undertrap Trainer. Alright, Voidborn, you're up, baby. Let's see what you can cook up for us. Lost the flood again? This game is not over, okay? Not over until the fat lady sings, and she ain't singing yet. I mean, that makes my Voidborn top deck less good, but hey, it's a big boy. It's a big boy. That's why formats with 18 lands and fetches are vastly superior. You know my opinion, man. I've been asking for fetches in Standard for 8 years, 10 months and 28 days. And a scry, like it's not too bad. Secret tunnel! The Jeskai with both Azulas.
Now I know your weakness.
Now that is greed, my friend. Like, the Blood Artist effects are just so shit, aren't they? Like, Voidborn is 1 mana, it's still too slow, man. Like, they're just garbage. Truly, truly trash. Oppo would rather draw a card than win. No, they didn't have lethal. To be fair, I don't really like any option for that final slot, but it can't be Blood Witch or Voidborn. They're both just so bad. Just on the creature and you die to the enchantment, no? Well, you can see my cards, man. I had a food token on the board, right? Like, you don't know that. Halaya, but I get Halaya's just more value, man. We don't need value, we need damage. That's why I tried the Voidborn. Evangelist's probably next card to try, yeah. Boy, voice is really bad in this deck now because of the Pursuit. It was never that good anyway, man. It just struggled to attack so much. The only time really you could push through with an attack was when you would be flipping Seph with it, right? Which doesn't happen sometimes, but not too often. This Oppo is so slow. Come on, bruv, we're trying to learn the new cards here. Says me? I'm not slow. I am thoughtful. Very different. Passes the turn, does he? Scavenger a lot worse when you don't have a sack effect in your hand too. Deliberate? I'd say deliberate, yes. Thoughtful, deliberate, careful, not slow. Happy birthday, Mr. Streamer. It's tomorrow, mate. Birthday stream tomorrow, Pog. The big 4-0? No, come on. The big 3-5. Holy shit, Oppo. Fuck me. If you lose, she's not coming back anyway, man. It's just a game of Magic. Jesus fucking Christ. The problem is not your Magic win rate, it's the size of his penis. So fucking get on with it. Good lord. If Avatar checks out, it does, doesn't it? Ooh, Sephi, Wethy, Schmethy. Sephiroth! Oh my god, all of that thinking they can't fucking read the card. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you, man? Person has really pissed me off. Might not need another Seth, but it's like, it's not gonna hurt to have one, is it? I guess maybe a block Cecil. Warden? I was thinking about Warden, yeah. I block Cecil with Sephiroth, like there's 4/4 lifelinker's kind of annoying anyway, and if the Scavengers dies I can get a Seth back anyway. The good news is, chat, Sandbender Scavengers, the first creature in 10 years that they've printed that doesn't act, it's not actually a legendary. You can have 2 of them on the battlefield at the same time. That's kind of cool, right? I think that's kind of cool. Well, that and Badger Mo? Yes, and Badger Mo. Cauldron familiar would be a legendary. Cat being a legendary actually wouldn't change too much, to be fair, but yeah. Secret tunnel! Come on, Oppo! Fucking hell, hurry the fuck up, will you? It was just a game of standard, holy shit. Used to mean something to be legendary, times have changed, mate, times have changed. Look at this card that I put into my deck, and then Arena ordered my deck in a random order, and I happened to draw this one in this game. Wow, nice, good job, man. Dude, sick. Amazing. Crashing out? Well, no wonder. Put up EU5. No. Streamers hungover from Scotland's win last night. I'm not hungover actually. To be hungover would require consuming alcohol. And consuming alcohol would require being addicted to drugs. I don't take drugs. Drugs are, as the kids say, bad. You take ibuprofen like it's gone out of style? I try and avoid painkillers, man. Painkillers scare me. It's an irrational fear. But it's an I have a fear of taking a painkiller and then making the thing that hurts worse. Because I can't feel the pain. It kind of makes no sense, but at the same time it kind of makes some sense. Ooh, girl. Obsessive Pursuit. Demir Boy is going down, I think. Umbral Caller Zealot. You bing. Are they going down? Don't know, to be honest. Got a lot of shit on the board, I can say that. Demir against an enchantment. Yeah. The pursuit was like way too slow in game one, but it's gas here though.
Let's give it our all, punk. Looks like I gotta fight my way out of this one.
Go team! Go team!
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy. Should be lethal, I think.
My eyes are as sharp as my sword.
Can you hear your opponent's emotes? I don't know. Nobody's done it against me, but I hope so. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! But Jay, you've got to admit you're a fan of the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel! You are and you won't lie. That's what we like to hear. You have no idea where the secret tunnel meme came from? I think it's a song in the Avatar show. I don't know what the scene is in the show because I've not seen it, but... What is 1 plus 2? 3. Yeah, I guess they're not quite dead. We're 1 off lethal. Secret tunnel! I should run 1 off the secret tunnel for the value. $193 IQ is a rookie number. Come on, man. What the fuck? 1. 1. This is goddamn bullshit.
Aha. Now I know your weakness.
We've got the sack stuff going on here, but we've also just got a ton of power and toughness on the board as well. I mean, we got some serious fatties here. You gotta deal with the attack first and the sack later. Wasn't it lethal? No, it was 1 off. Because the Zealot cannot sack itself, right? And the Sephiroth also doesn't drain when he himself dies. Secret tunnel! Would have transformed, yeah, but the transform's not relevant because couldn't attack anyway. Listen, the sack boys are tough, aren't they? I'm losing a little faith in the the scavenger. It is really bad on curve, huh? And in the mid game, it's just so gas. It's got to be worth the slot. Blocky. I think this is a scry angle. I need a sack outlet. Momo is so nice, man. If we don't draw a way to sacrifice our shit, we're not really going to be playing a sack deck anytime soon. But we did scry some away. There's a lot of Dimir players today, huh? This Voidborn has just simply got to go, though. Been like this since VV ban. We have beaten every... I think we've beaten 2 or 3 Dimirs so far. It's not a bad matchup for us, it's just annoying to play against the same deck all the time, innit? Better try 'em. Damn. I can't have a scavenger. Okay, a bit awkward here, but I can use the treasure at least. I can't get lifelink if I top that, can I? Wait, yes I can. What the fuck are you talking about, dumbass? Wait, no I can't. This man speaks truths only. Go Voidborn, do something! Drain that bitch. Okay, slightly white locked here. 3 black sources and a jewel land. Not great, but hopefully fine. The Earthbending Badger, yeah, he is filth. We're all going on a summer holiday. Me when I'm an Australian. Am I right, guys? Am I right, Aussies? this streamer understands the concept of the southern and northern hemispheres. Removal is so dog shit, isn't it? Look at the state of what opponents having to do here. Can we please get some playable removal spells? Is there any chance? Do 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 do. Did you celebrate Scotland making the World Cup? Of course, man, of course. What do you take me for? I'm not a guy who doesn't celebrate Scotland making the World Cup. How worthy do you think Heartless Act is? Looks pretty bad here, huh? 2/3 of the creatures have counters on them. This has to be a pop-off situation for the Voidborn, right? He's not done anything yet in any game, but it's lining up well for him here. Anyways, let's trade him off. Don't want them to drown or away my scavenger. How good's the 2-mana Ancestral Recall? Well, we've got actual Ancestral Recall in Standard now anyway, right? With the boomerang. Demir is just getting boinked by this deck. That was cool. I've got like barely any sideboard cards for Demir too, but it's proven to be just enough so far at least. God damn. We'll take one pursuit out on the draw and we'll put it back in on the play by that. I apologize for the boring stream chat. We're winning too much. Edge. Another win, Bedge. Actually, I think you could just play this deck all day, farm all the Demirs, and get your ass to the top. It is Freelo out there right now. Winning's so boring. I mean, honestly, it is. If you win every game, it is boring. If you lose every game, that's also annoying too. It's nice to win and lose, isn't it? That's a dream. Like, I would say the perfect win rate is not 100%. The perfect win rate is 85%. That would be my claim. On ladder maybe, or in the tournament I'll take my 100, yeah. No problem. No, Sheriff down. 1 mana, scry 1, create a treasure is it's kind of busted if you think about it, isn't it? Get low, get low. Okay. I would have used the cashed in the treasure for the Sage if they didn't counter, but with a counter I think it's fine. I missed it's the quenchiest, yeah.
It's the quenchiest!
It's the quenchiest! What format are we playing? We're trying to play standard, but I keep playing against the mirror and they're all so fucking slow, it's crazy. You know when that's coming from me, it's real talk. Show timers. There's no need for anything like that, is there? Show timers? That's getting into the details, you know, like... It's details we don't need to get into, in my opinion. Let me... Give me a sec, chat. Oh shit, I'm lagging. Sorry, one sec. I've fixed my lag, I'm ready to show the timers. Oppo 2332. Me 2347. And I bet you thought I was just yapping, but... I bet you thought I was yapping. I guess I'll keep the treasure. Well, no, I should sack the treasure, right? Yeah, if I sack the treasure, Momo becomes a 3/3. Which is quite nice. Two blockers for Cecil now. Land would go pretty hard. Am I going to try the allies in best of 3? I mean, I will try them, yes, but after having played like a lot of games of them in the pre-release, they've... I've got to be honest, they've went down the list of priorities. Right, where the fuck are my lands? Holy moly. Alright, found them now. Where's my creatures? Yo, any creatures in this deck? You know you're going down as a Demir boy. One creature's all we need. Do 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 do. Mommy shark, do 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 do. Mommy shark. Any mummy or daddy sharks in the chat today? If there is, this is probably gonna set you off. Momo! You're more of a grandma shark? That's perfectly fair. Come on, Pursuit! Yeah, I guess I don't sack, huh, now that they've played the Reef. At least not this turn. Don't you dare mill me up, though. You swine. Gonna need full control here. I guess I am sacking her. Yes! A dude! Target an opponent. Create a food. Eat the food. Alright, turn a million, we're still spending all of our mana. It's a good sign. Oppo got us down to 21. Not bad. Yes! Diamond! 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 We've actually crushed the standard so far. We got from like the plat to diamond in like half of a stream. This Voidborn, man. Please, chat, after this game, remind me to cut this thing. It's gotta go. What? Did Demir get any new cool cards? Don't know. There's a new flash feature with prowess that like it doesn't stun, but it kind of stuns. That could be cool, maybe. Like, if you're talking about, you know, curiosity. Demir. I think there's a new Demir deck though, that we were playing yesterday that seemed quite cool. Like, it's kind of pixie-ish. using the boomerang from the new set. Dude, you gotta work your socks off to get a land with this deck, huh? I did it. I found one. I wouldn't have picked planes if you gave me the choice, but I'll take it. You tried the Cub? Yeah, I tried the Cub in Kona Omniscience. I only played 2 matches, but we won both matches. That was pretty nice. Bruh, the sack deck is... We love sack! Look at my creatures, man. They're just... They're huge. Why are they so big? Nice meme breaker, mate. It's like this one. It's lethal, right? As long as I just sack the Reliquary after combat. Or after blockers. Nice sine wave, bro. Thank you. Please remind me to get this Voidborn out. It's just it's unacceptable card, isn't it? Okay, this I think is a matchup for the Raise the Past. They have a lot of removal and stuff. Probably not much graveyard hate. Try Duress, maybe? I done a draft earlier, yeah, we did some Timeless and draft this morning. There's some more tomorrow. My plan for the next few days at least is like maybe a quarter stream Timeless, quarter stream draft, half stream standard, something like that. Don't, you know, don't check my timings on that, but that's the rough plan. Rest in peace. What about a hot tub stream? I'm just not sexy enough, man. Wish I was. Hey, Momo gets around Rip. That's cool. In that case, let's fucking top that shit. Sephiroth still draws, right? It draws if you sack a creature. That doesn't say anything about a creature dying. Yeah, I get the draw, just not the drain, that's fine. Try a counter because there are nowhere to run that. Elspeth? Holy sheesh.
More heroes for the cause.
What a card Pursuit is. What a card Elspeth is too, though. Just need to keep putting them in situations where if they minus to kill my Sephiroth, that the Elspeth will actually die. Momo! I guess Elspeth doesn't die here, right, because of the fountain port, but... It's a good turn for Duress, because it would take them off fountain port if they wanted to cast a spell. These Duresses on both sides have been so bad. Raise the past, huh? Not a great card here. Pursuit insane though. When does this goddamn Elspeth die? I hope the answer is not never, because that would be bad. Surely our Pursuit. It might take a minute, but... Get a flyer? I can't, man, because of the rest in peace. Fuck you, man. Stupid ass. Elspeth, Elspeth, Elspeth. The problem is I need like 4 creatures in play to kill it. It's gonna take a second. Vroom. The fountain port will let them prevent life gain as well, right? Zealot or Bart? It's still a great time for Voidborn, yeah, but I've took it out because it's shit.
Ready arms!
Elspeth is so annoying. One of the biggest zealots I've ever seen, though.
I welcome all allies.
Ow, ow, ow. The fountain port is going to win the game because I can't do any lifelink, man. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Airship would win this. Maybe Airship could be good in this matchup. I think the Airship is too slow for the meta, but it may be a nice sideboard card. It's kind of the same thing as Raise the Past, though, right? It would have to be one or the other. But the ship might be better. I have no idea. The Airship's impressed you? Its text reads like it should be amazing, but it was shit in the pre-release thing, though. Airship doesn't care about the grave, but it's so much mana, man. It's so much mana. It might be better in this version than the one that I played in the pre-release, though. Because I do have more ways in this deck to make a sacrifice on the turn that it came into play. The reason I didn't like it is because like over half the time it was just 4 mana 4/4, right? I think if you're casting it and sacking something immediately, it's great. But that's quite hard to do, though. But we do have, I've got Sephiroth and Zealot and some Barts as well now, so that might make a difference. At least maybe enough of a difference to give it another go, at least. They're just kind of dead. I'm about to attack them for 1 million and then flip Sephiroth. Shit over raised the pasta. We still haven't lost a match, man. Ecuador! Ecuador!